Hello and welcome to Gone Walkabout and Walking 1000 Miles Challenge. Today is day number 27 and I've got 742 miles left to walk. And I am starting off at Dover's Hill. And I think going to Mickleton and Chipping Campden. So yeah, it could be an interesting walk. And starting off on the top of Dover's Hill, which is fantastic, and get a nice view. And let you have a look at it in a second. And, let's just come here, and here you go. Pretty nice view to start off with, and let's see where we're gonna go. I've been walking down that, and so I'm gonna get moving because it's pretty blowy and pretty nippy. So let's crack on with it. Oh yeah, right. Hello. Yeah, so it's a great view. And I got moving. See a fair old way across that. It's pretty blowy. Usually is on top of the hill though, isn't it? I suppose. It's been raining quite heavily this morning. The ground doesn't seem too bad up here. I don't know whether they've had the rain here yet. But we're definitely could experience some rain this afternoon. It looks sporadic. The clouds, there's some greyness over there. But we're looking alright at the moment. It's just a bit nippy, so I'll get moving to get warmed up. So this is a National Trust spot, Dover's Hill. First time I've been up here. It's really nice. Okay, I think that's the last of the open views, so for now I'm going to move along. We've got a trip point. Okay, right. More lovely views. Yeah, I have put the hood up. The wind is bitey. It's coming from behind me, so I kind of keep my ears warm for a bit. I'm not going to put a coat on or anything just yet. Yeah, that view is lovely. I'm going to come around this hill, I guess, and we'll see even more views in front of us. can keep the pace up today, see if I can kind of... never managed to do a 4 mile an hour walk yet, so let's see if I can actually manage that at some point. It's difficult when you're stopping recording and all that kind of stuff, and looking at maps and that kind of thing. And if you're going up massive steep hills, it's really hard to go fast up those. I think I got a few hills today, so we shall see. But anything above 3.6, I guess, would be a result. Surprising how fast 4 miles an hour actually is. To keep it up for that amount of time. Yeah, it's actually moving pretty fast, so yeah, fitness levels are going up, so we shall see. It's actually just generally whether your feet start hurting or not, because muscles are fine, whole body's fine, I could keep going, it's just your feet start hurting, and then that just game over, you can't move as fast, and it's annoying. So let's see if we can keep the feet good. I mean, it tends to be when you're walking on rough land, it's uneven and you're kind of twisting your feet around a bit. But this stuff, if you're walking on this all day, it'd be probably quite, not easy, but more likely that you're going to be able to succeed in a higher pace. I guess that's why they make race tracks, athletics tracks, flat. Okay, into the dingle we go. This is public footpath there, but it's kind of... yeah, okay, let's go to public footpath. We could have gone straight over and down into that dip, but it's public footpath. I think it's the right way anyway. Okay, dingle, that's dangle. Well, I've seen quite a few of those recently. Trees just been absolutely mullered, uprooted through strong winds or whatever. I seems to have taken up the bottom part of that one as well. Nice little stream in the middle of the woods. I think this is going to bring us out onto a road. Just walk down just for a little bit and then cross over into some more farmland. you'd never know that that was there if you're driving down here. You just completely ignore it. Oh, cheeky, that's not our... Okay. Right, we're on the road for a bit. Not ideal. This seems like a pretty quick road. It'd be nice to walk through there, but that's not where we're going. Could have gone through there. I think it bears off to the left and we're going to be looping to the right. Turning off here. Good to be off the road. And, back with the views once again. What's this place? Norton Roundhouse Overbridge. Okay, there you go. Norton Hall. I guess, I think it's down here, it's not quite clear, there's a gap there. I think this is the right way. That looks like Mickleton over there, it could be. I think this is, yeah, this looks right. Aha. Okay. Perfect. That path looks like it goes straight to Mickleton to me. Let's go. Nice. Getting closer to Mickleton. I wonder how far we are. I've done 3 miles, 3.1 miles, 46 minutes. So, that sounds to me like we're on course for 4 miles an hour. Has been pretty good going. I haven't had any major uphills, so I don't know if I can keep this pace up for the whole course. Give it a try. It's about 10 miles apparently. usually works out being a little bit longer for whatever reason. Usually go slightly off course somewhere or something. Sometimes it's right, sometimes you get it spot on. That 16-mile walk I did the other day, that was pretty bang on the route, and yeah, so it could be 10 miles, but I usually say, I don't know, just always ends up being a mile longer or something. Ooh, donkeys. I haven't seen donkeys yet. It's a new one. Hello, donkeys. Yeah, too busy eating to care about me. Right, I've just been on a massive tour of Mickleton suburbia. It's back houses and little cul-de-sacs. As it walk through that. Not very interesting though. Here we're coming into Mickleton centre. Mickleton is the most northernmost village in Gloucestershire. Interesting fact. Supermarket and it's very nice. Hotels, pubs. It's quite a busy village, to be honest. Nice little thing in the centre here. Water was brought into this village in the year 1875. Fountain built in memory of Sir J.M. Steele Graves Bart and of his daughter, Mrs. Brown Graves. Doesn't seem to be much water coming out of it. Ready? Lucky I'm not thirsty, eh? Right. I believe, I know you're all excited for this, so there is a church in the village. So we're going to get to that. The phone box has still got the telephone in it. Manor house there. There's the church spire. something. And here, church. Nice. So I'll walk around here and see it. I'll get a view of it. But, it's we're going to get a decent view of this one. That's alright. There you go. Away from the church, just started, bells started ringing. That little excursion into Mickleton cost my miles per hour, now down to 3.9. And unsurprising, just looking around and trying to find the ways the right way. So this looks like it's going to slow us down as well. And I think we're heading towards uphill parts of the journey, so that'll probably slow us down a bit more. This doesn't look very good. It's very wet, very slippy. Oh god. Right, I'm just going to put the camera down for a bit just so I don't kill myself or get muddy. Right, well I managed to make it through the bog of eternal misery. And now I've got to make it up the everlasting hill. Wish me luck. Cool, we made it up the first part of the hill. It's really nice, nice view. And we're going Hearts of England way. It's a new one for me. Haven't been on the Heart of England way on this 1,000-mile adventure yet. Oh, that's a nice bench. This world was never meant for one as beautiful as you. The memory of Joe Barry. No locking mechanism on that. Into the woods we go. Wind's starting to pick up a bit more. Sun's going in behind some clouds. It doesn't look too rainy. They're a little bit grey. But alright, it's just wind's moving pretty fast, so it's going to pass over pretty quick if it does. First World War, Norton Hall in Mickleton was opened as a hospital for wounded soldiers. Among the patients were some Belgian men. One of them, Victor Joseph de Martelet, died and was buried in the Church of St Lawrence in Mickleton, where his grave is still to be seen. I guess that's it's a real spot for graffitiing the trees. And we're heading into Hidcote Boyce. I probably pronounce it Hidcote or something like that, I don't know. Maybe. Who knows? That's a little postman. Yeah, it's a hare. Here. It's pretty funky, isn't it? There's cherry blossoms. Pretty nice houses around here. That's a defibrillator, not a telephone. Right. Bit of road walking until we get out of the village, and then get back on some footpaths, and then we get into a reservoir, covered reservoir, whatever that is. So, should be interesting. We've got some pretty nice views. This grey cloud's been kind of following me for a couple of miles. Just feeling a couple of little rain spots, but it seems to be edging its way slowly further and further away from me, which is good. Keep blowing that way. We're going to be scooting down to the right in a bit anyway, I think. Hello. You're the friendly ones, are you? Right, it's pretty windy. It's pretty cold wind actually as well. About 3.5 miles left to go. Next stop is Chipping Campden. Not far to go to Chipping Campden. Let's through there. back up to Dover's Hill. So yeah. It's coming to a farm. Mickleton Hills Farm. So nice. Very farmy. Pretty nice. Moon's over there. Nearly a full moon. This way. Nice little farmyard, farm cottage. There's trees, I think they're going through here. Yeah, into the slippiness. Battle of Mickleton Tunnel. Okay, so we're on top of Mickleton Tunnel, I guess, because down there is the railway line. Okay, you can pause and read that if you want to read that. I'm cracking on with the walking. And the slipping, I should say. That's okay. First glimpse of Chipping Campden. There's a church sticking out there. Cool. Right. That's Chipping Campden School. Right, I got past the church, fire brigade. Also have to give someone a vaccine. It's pretty cool, it's pretty big. We are in Chipping Campden and I might as well go and have a look at the church as well. Here. Oh, can we even get in? That way. When do I get in there? Is there a way? This is very grand. This house to the right. I wonder what that is. Yeah, it's really posh. St James, Chipping Campden. Well, the sun is dropping and I want to get back up the hill. I wonder what this place is. Yeah, it's pretty cool though. Nice with the moon there. It's got another outhouse there. It's a pretty nice little place. That's a really cool shot with the moon in the middle. Don't know if you can actually see it on the camera, but hey, I can see it. So that's pretty cool. That's Chipping Campden, St James's. Okay, the sun's dipped behind those houses. Can't you see now? We're walking this way. Yeah. It's Chipping Campden. You'd think that Chipping Campden is fairly old, but judging by the houses, the buildings. Coming into the main centre now. Lots of little shops, what they're called. I don't know what the word is. Yeah. Trinket shops and that, something like that. You know what I mean. Bistro, takeaways, I don't know. Tea rooms, yeah. It's a very popular destination for a day visit. So that looks really old, doesn't it? A memorial. to the right. Okay, so we're at the bottom of the hill. We're leaving Chipping Campden, and I think we're going to be going up a fair old way, up the Cotswold Way. So this is kind of the start of the Cotswold Way. So this is what I'll be doing when I do the whole of the Cotswold Way. So this is a starting point. So good. Yeah, so today's been a very pleasant walk. I think we've done over 10 miles already. So, yeah, we're on 10.2 miles. Probably another mile or so to go. So yeah, remember to like the video, subscribe to our YouTube channel, check out Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, no pigeons, goodbye pigeons, oh, there it is. There it is. And donate on www.gonewalkabout.org, because that keeps me wanting to go up these hills. Your donations really make a difference. Okay, let's dive into this bad boy then. Just turn and have a quick look. See all these little sheepies. Fresh eggs. Good. Tray 6. 30 eggs for £4. It's not bad, is it? Not bad at all. No means of carrying 30 eggs, or even 6 at the moment. We've made it back up to Dover's Hill. The wind is blowing again, and the sun is really shining down. It's right in our face, but you can have a look there. That's the 3 points. We're just we've done a full loop. Yeah, so happy days. another 11 miles off of the clock. So good, yeah. It's good. We're over a quarter of the way there. Over 250 miles done. Had a nice donation of £250 this morning. Things going really well, and yeah, so just appreciate all the support everyone gives me, and it's yeah, it's light, it's tough, it's tougher than you think. Your feet do know that you've walked 10 miles a day plus, and yeah, they get keeping the motivation to come out each day and do it is also tough as well, especially with everything else that's going on. There's a nice view. I'll get around to the main viewpoint, and then the sun will be slightly off, so we should get a nice finishing shot for the day. So as always, thanks for watching, guys and girls, and however you want to relate to yourself. It's a good one. Right, yeah, I'm going to stop talking now, and I'll leave you with the views of Worcestershire.